King of Sports, New Japan Pro Wrestling.
It all comes down to this: the finals of the New Japan Cup USA 2021 tournament, and the winner to be crowned the first ever Strong Openweight Championship. Hi, everybody. We are so psyched here ringside. Alex Kozlov, Kevin Kelly. Who is going to win between Brody King and Filthy Tom Lawlor?
You know what? I'm just going to have to just pick one. You know, I think that it is the monster's time. It's Brody King's time. He has faced some stiff competition to get to where he is. I think he's going to take it.
And we'll also have to look to see if Filthy Tom Lawlor can pick apart that knee of Brody King. Will that play a factor in the decision? So who will it be? Brody King, Filthy Tom Lawlor? We'll find out, but we're also very excited.
It'll be Wheeler Yuta making his debut against Rocky Romero.
I always get super excited about a new prospect making their debut. Can't wait.
But we'll kick off with tag team action as Clark Connors teams with TJP against Team Filthy's JR Kratos and Chris Dickinson. Let's head to the ring.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. You know who I am!
Bookends, Team Filthy, Lawlor versus Brody King in the main event for the New Japan Cup USA Tournament Final. And JR Kratos and Chris Dickinson to start us off. That knockout forearm of Chris Dickinson is something to behold.
Well, Chris Dickinson's got some serious knockout power.
First, standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 225 pounds, the Dirty Daddy, Chris Dickinson.
Chris Dickinson so close to advancing to the semifinals, but unable to fall victim to Brody King.
Feared J.R. Kratos.
And Kratos, of course, unable to qualify, but I think played a factor in Fred Rosser. Had to have taken a lot of the fight out of Fred Rosser as Hikuleo was able to advance. So Team Filthy looking for big things here in this hour.
Well, I'm excited for this match. The film flash, TJP.
Oh, so you're good on that now. You got that all figured out?
I got it.
Super Junior Tag League a couple of years ago, Clark Connors and TJP brought the fight. They're going to have to do the same and then some to get the win.
5 foot 7 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds.
Looks like they put their slight differences aside.
Connors.
TJP was a little upset.
Standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 174 pounds. The Phil and Flash, G.J.
After all, Clark Connors advanced, qualifying for the New Japan Cup USA tournament with a victory over his tag team partner. And
what a match that was.
It was a great, great match. And again, I felt all of TJP's frustrations were in not advancing, and a slightly disputed finish because it really was.
It was so close.
It was like 3.001 seconds.
Yeah, absolutely. And you gotta think that Team Filthy is probably gonna bring the heat. You know, having that advance in the New Japan Cup USA, they must be angry, and they can cause a lot of damage when they're angry.
Well, we got a real-life monster in JR Kratos locking up with one of the collections of wild beasts that Shibata's curating in the LA dojo. You got young lions, an alpha wolf, and you got a wild rhinoceros here, the wild rhino, Clark Connors. My God. It's like a zoo.
Collar and elbow tie-up with Kratos here.
And every once in a while, they let the animals out of their cages.
Oh, and man, and when they're out. Oh, my God.
But the monster himself, JR Kratos, is manhandling Clark Connors here.
He got a sense of pleasure out of that, just tossing Clark Connors. And now Film Flash, TJP, gonna try his hand at the big man.
Well, he's gonna, I have a feeling TJP is gonna look to stick and move here as he's quickly circling and trying to look for an opening while at the same time not leaving himself vulnerable. And stepping right in between the collar and elbow tie-up effort to lock in an A-side headlock. So now TJP up on his feet.
Well, Kratos tried to throw him off, but TJP cranking on that neck. Able to hold on to it. Kratos trying to shoot him off, but look at that. TJP still holding on to the neck of Kratos.
Yeah, don't let go, because if you do, there could be trouble. Uh-oh, Kratos now breaking him down, and...
Oh, my God.
All right, now what do you do?
Cartwheel
Now what do you do?
Of the side headlock? My God, how gifted is Kratos? He's just showing off right now. And look at the TJP.
Wait a
quickly
minute.
trying to lock in that submission, unable to pull that arm out.
Oh no! Chris Dickinson coming in to help his partner.
TJP has got both men wrapped. My God, look at that.
Oh! So Dickinson came in to try to help his partner, inadvertently struck him, and now TJP is making it work for him.
Using the chest of Kratos to push off into a spinning DDT on Dickinson, and now Clark Connors, the Wild Rhino, is in the ring. Hard chops.
Boy, he never gets cheated. Tries a hip toss.
Kratos too big, too heavy for that. And we'll try one of his own and a big hip toss.
So Clark has tried to go head up against JR Kratos and has felt the wrath. Oh, TJP sneaking in the back door. Oh,
and they're able to do a double hip toss.
And then TJP
with a cartwheel.
Yep. And now hooking that massive leg and just barely getting a 1 count. Kratos shoving Clark Connors off the pinning combination. Caught him in the midsection. And the tag to Chris Dickinson.
Watch out for the hard kicks of Dickinson. You will surely see that. And look, he's looking to isolate the arm. Clark Connors trying to step out of it. Dickinson staying tight on top of Clark Connors here with the front face lock. Clark Connors able to get out of it with a knee to the midsection, shooting him off into his own corner, but Dickinson catches TJP with a high kick.
Hey, TJ, get back down on the apron. Let's go.
Well, TJP was brought in by Dickinson, if you think about it. Oh, right to the chin, and now look out.
Oh, and TJP wasn't quite able to get out of the way, kind of getting in the way of his own partner.
That's one of the things, you know, you start to get cooking in that fast-paced offense. Wait a second, out, 2. And Clark Connors presses out.
Dickinson quickly capitalizing on the miscommunication between TJP and Clark Connors.
And the tag to Kratos.
That's the thing, you have to be a completely cohesive unit if you're gonna have any chances against Team Filthy, who work very well together. Oh, and watch this. Watch this. Just throws him over with that fallaway suplex. My God, from across the ring. I have never seen a more impressive big man.
I mean, you want to talk about a diamond in the rough. How J.R. Kratos in this competitive environment for wrestling talent all over the world.
So good.
And again, with the scouting efforts of matchmakers involved, back suplex.
Well, what's with you stirring the pot between Team Filthy? What is it? I'm surprised.
Really?
Like, I'm surprised.
How do you not question it? So let's say you and Rocky were still forever hooliganing it, and you decided to make your own side deal with Rocky's greatest enemy. How would Rocky feel about that? Do you think Rocky would?
Oh my God!
Wait a minute. We'll put a pin in that thought.
Vicious knees by Kratos.
What toughness!
Look, I mean, you have to also understand that Dickinson is a prize fighter.
Yeah,
he
sure.
goes where the money is, where the opportunity is. It doesn't mean that he doesn't have his.
Ooh!
Wow.
Wow.
Come on. Come on. Come on, Clark. Come on, get up on Chris. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Clark Connors on the receiving end of some serious punishment by Team Filthy.
Keep it out of that corner.
Dickinson distracting the ref with
Yeah.
Kratos choking Clark Connors on that rope.
Oh, there's a rocket shot from Clark catching him.
Hard elbows. But it stopped in his tracks. Clark landing on his feet behind.
In the wrong part of town, but breaking it right.
Able to make the tag. Springboard elbow.
Puts Dickinson down. And now watch TJP coming right at us.
Oh, wow, what a kick.
Yakuza kick in the corner. And now going
Send him up for the tree of woe.
Get out of there, Brett. Come on.
nowhere for Dickinson to go.
Oh,
Butt
and he
down.
connects.
Legs hooked, 2, and a kick out.
That's it. Come on. Come on.
And TJ trying to make the tag, but Clark Connors hasn't had a chance to recover.
No, he was out on the floor, and now there was a tag. I'm not so
Did
sure.
Clark make the tag over there?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, and he's able to help his partner.
Yep, he helps TJP, so better late than never. Got the tag in. Ooh.
Oh! The veracity and viciousness of Chris Dickinson. But is caught with a power slam by Clark Connors.
Tight. Roll up and a kick out at 2. Man, Clark really got that pin cover cinched in. Look at the Boston Crab. This should do it.
TJP.
Coming in to stop Kratos.
Oh my God, and things are not looking good for Team Filthy.
Dueling submissions here, but the referee's focus is on the legal man Dickinson, who could submit here.
And you know that he is seconds away because that hole is tight, but Kratos able to free himself and able to break the
Let's go.
Boston Crab.
Yeah, you have to know that Dickinson had to be seconds away from tapping out before Kratos was finally able to break it up. And now a double team chance, but Clark Connors delivering shots to both members of Team Filthy.
And what fire by Connors.
Oh, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Kratos, I don't think is aware. Oh, try.
Oh my
in the
God!
world is
What
this?
strength of TJP! He could pull his back doing that. Oh my God! Clark Connors catches Kratos with that vicious, savage spear.
Can Clark Connors get the win here? But wait a minute, watch for Dickinson.
Dickinson catches him with a flying enziguri.
twister.
Straight on his head.
Leg is hooked to it.
Oh my God! Clark Connors somehow kicking out. Dickinson calling for the finish.
Let's see if he can hit it. Watch
10
out
minutes
now.
elapsed. 10 minutes.
Tags into Kratos. Connects with that Death Valley driver. Oh, but Kratos is not the legal man.
All right, so an audible being called. Wait a second.
Oh, wait a minute. Clark Connors rolling up the big man. Kratos kicks out. Single leg takes him down. Is he able to turn over the big man?
Can he do it? The massive legs of Kratos.
But Kratos is real close to the rope. If he can only see where he is. Oh, and he just powers Clark Connors out of that. Wow, what a flying kick. Oh, and I don't know. I think Clark Connors is knocked out. Kratos going for that wheelbarrow German, and he connects. Oh, that is over, folks.
Yes, sir. TJP trying to get in, held off by Dickinson, but the 3 count is told. And J.R. Kratos and Chris Dickinson are your winners.
Here are your winners at 11 minutes, 6 seconds. J.R. Kratos.
I don't know about you, but I can certainly feel a little bit of tension here with Team Filthy. You know, clearly Dickinson is his own man. And
okay, so we know there's no I in team, but is there a me in team, and that me would be Chris Dickinson?
Look, I think that having Chris Dickinson as Team Filthy is vital for Team Filthy's success, but they have to accept the fact that he is, at his core, a prize fighter.
And TJP, I'm sure, upset with the result. No doubt about it.
I mean, TJP and Clark Connors did the best they could. There was a few moments of miscommunication, not quite.
Yeah, not quite 100% in sync. Kratos and Dickinson, your winners, and we'll finish out this broadcast with the finals of the New Japan Cup USA Tournament. Brody King versus Filthy Tom Lawlor.
Clark, sayonara, bye-bye.
Your second contest is a singles match with a 20-minute time limit.
So we'll crown a New Japan Cup USA Tournament winner coming up in just a few moments. But our first look here on New Japan Strong, a very, very promising athlete who is garnering a worldwide reputation. Our first look at Wheeler Yuta making his debut here on Strong, Alex.
Wheeler, Utah. I mean, definitely an interesting and intimidating look.
It's not like the state. It's Utah.
Utah.
Utah, not Utah.
Introducing
Wheeler,
first in
Wheeler,
the blue
Utah.
corner, standing 6 foot tall,
Wheeler.
weighing in at 187 pounds, the Decoder, Wheeler Utah.
He looks just a bit deranged. I don't know about you.
Well,
a
he's
little cross-eyed even.
He's an intense athlete. Again, he can do everything. You want to talk about using the ring as a weapon, one of the terms I've learned from you. Wheeler Yuta can do it all, but his game, he pays the bills on the blue part of the mat. He is technically very, very sound, and I think we're going to have an excellent mat wrestling match here in our semifinal.
Something I look forward to, for sure.
Now, of course, we've said that Rocky is on the rebuild, and he's been wrestling young lions as of late, and I think he's going to continue to. But the opportunity to wrestle Wheeler Yuta came along, and Rocky was very quick to say, I want him.
Rocky is not picking, handpicking easy competition. He really wants to prove himself. And,
Rocky, of course, was disappointed
Introducing
not
his
qualifying for the
opponent
New
in the
Japan
red
Cup
corner,
USA tournament.
representing
His
Chaos
hopes
and Roppongi
of becoming the
3K,
junior heavyweight champion on hold for at least now.
Romero.
But Rocky is rebuilding himself one match at a time. I would think you would want Rocky to achieve his goal to become junior heavyweight champion, because he said after that he'll retire.
Well, you almost make it sound like I want him to retire already.
Because you do, right? You harbor incredible bitterness.
Do you think I'm resentful still?
Well, I mean, you've thrown in with Bullet Club, you've thrown in with Team Filthy, you'll be waving the pom-poms for Tom Lawlor against Brody King, right?
Look, I appreciate and respect Rocky for having a dream again here in the wrestling business. It's good to have a dream, to want to be once again the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. You can see that he came out with the Black Tiger mask. That's like his anchor, reminder of why he does this for. You can't not respect that.
Black Tiger, with Rocky Romero wearing the famous cowl, was IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, but Rocky Romero never has held that title, so he wants to achieve that goal. Now, Wheeler Yuta, of course, also a junior heavyweight, so this will be a great test for Rocky and quite a debut for Wheeler Yuta if he's able to beat Rocky Romero.
Great opportunity for both men.
And you had mentioned, too, that the new generation, you know, Leo Rush got the better of Rocky. Wheeler Yuta's part of that generation here.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It'd be interesting to see, you know, what he's able to do against such an experienced guy like Rocky Romero.
Fans all over the world have seen Wheeler compete,
Whoa.
whether it's in Chikara or it's been in ROH, a variety of independent promotions all around the United States, all over the world, and he's gathering that resume, and this is, I think, a very important match for him. All right, so at your point in the career, you were going down to Mexico on a regular basis to build your resume, to build your reputation, and Wheeler's able to do it here on New Japan Strong.
It's an amazing opportunity for somebody like Wheeler Yuta to show his skill set, to test himself against, you know, guys that have been around the world, right, like Rocky Romero. And we'll see how he'll be able to do. Rocky taking him down, working on the arm, as expected.
We saw him recently compete, Rocky against Kevin Knight. And Kevin Knight certainly brought all the athleticism that we knew he would come in with. Eventually, Rocky was able to submit Kevin Knight. But Wheeler Yuta, a little bit more experienced than a young lion, but not at the level where Rocky is. So we'll see how it goes. Look at the way he's got the legs tied up.
I mean, you can see the skills of Wheeler here. You know, he's working on the legs of Rocky Romero, going back to it, tying him up. Look at that bridge, you know, creating that pressure against the shins and legs of Rocky Romero. Rocky must be in excruciating pain.
In a version almost of an Indian deathlock, Rocky with the back heel trip and the takedown now in the mount.
He's got the full mount here. He's got to be careful.
Watch the palm strikes, trying to create an opening. Goes for the arm.
Wheeler very apt to get to the rope.
So Wheeler showed some good defense there.
Absolutely. As soon as Rocky mounted him like that, he had, you know, both his blocks up. Rocky wasn't able to unleash any damage. Went for the armbar. Wheeler held on to his arm and got to the rope. So far, he's very impressive and shows like he's ready for all the attacks.
Well, Rocky faked him out there, went low, came up, and was able to trip him, pull him into the side headlock. Rocky sent off the ropes. The tackle knocks Wheeler Yuta down. Rocky going straight through, now to the side. The drop down, almost tries to cut the legs out. There's the trip. There's a leg sweep from Romero. And an arm drag.
Oh, wow, look at that. And another one. Very lucha-ish. Goes behind. Whoa, oh, look at that. Look at the way that he faked him out. Goes under the legs of Rocky. Catches him with a drop kick.
He'll go for a cover here, and the leg hooked in a 2 count. Wheeler, a half Japanese, half American, and brings a worldwide knowledge of wrestling. There's British influence, lucha libre influence, tremendous mat game.
He so far has definitely looked very well-rounded.
And very comfortable, too.
It's true. I mean, you can see how calm and composed he is. Working on Rocky Romero with a tight chin lock there.
You know, it's something with the young athletes today. They seem to not get bothered by a big spot. You know, guys like Wheeler Yuta come in, and this is a great opportunity for him against a world-renowned veteran, and he's cool as cucumber.
It's true, and sometimes with the younger generation, they have this kind of attitude about them, like they are better than the older generation. And it is not until they are in some serious trouble that they learn that they're not so invincible, really. And so you have to be on your A game.
And so now Rocky run into the neutral corner pad. Wheeler Yuta here will look to send Rocky corner to corner. Rocky reverses. And now starting to dial up the forever clotheslines. Yuta backs him away, but Rocky comes charging in regardless.
Yuta going to the top. Going for the cross body, but Rocky moves out of the way.
And now Rocky will look to capitalize. Trying that Manjigatame. Really trying to sink it in, but Yuta immediately able to get to the ropes.
I love the ring awareness of Wheeler Yuta. Very quickly he is able to get to the ropes, saving himself from further damage.
The Black Tiger mask watching on. Rocky having that omnipresent.
A hard stomp on the bicep of Yuta here, holding on to the arm. This is what Rocky's so good at. He really does not need to change this part of his style because it's been so effective throughout his whole career. Look at the hard knee that he dropped from the top rope on the arm of Wheeler Yuta as he shouts in pain.
Well, over the last few years, since the breakup of Roppongi Vice, Rocky's been on his own and has also gotten into acting. He's doing a whole lot more with music and producing, involved in many, many outside projects besides wrestling.
And there's nothing wrong with that, but you have to ask yourself, like, what do you want to do, like, with your life? Like, it's so hard to, divide your energy towards all these endeavors and, be the best at this one thing. You have to dedicate yourself. When it comes to wrestling, you have to dedicate yourself absolutely and completely.
Rocky's been absorbing some forearms there, but staying true to the arm. And like you said, Alex, that's the one part of Rocky's game he does not need to change. Oh, turns in and gets a near fall out of it.
Ducks the line. Springboard cross body.
And less than one count away from getting the victory over Rocky Romero. Wheeler Yuta making his New Japan Strong debut. Again, denying the forever clotheslines. He's taking that away from Romero. Fakes out, goes to the top.
And now one off the top rope, and this time connects. You can see his Wheeler Yuta is very comfortable, using the ropes.
Wheeler feeling the pain in that left arm. And that knee drop into the bicep, I think, is the majority of the pain that he's feeling right now. Luckily, he is right-handed.
Now trading shots, the two men.
Rocky using the ropes for momentum, and Wheeler Yuta standing tall.
Oh, and the succession of forearms here. Will that Rocky able to? Oh. It appeared like he was going for the backslide, but turned it over into the arm breaker.
Goes to kick the arm, but instead Wheeler Yuta catches that leg, drops the hammer on it, and now catches Rocky coming in.
Wow, I mean, it does appear like Wheeler has been watching a lot of tape and he is prepared for Rocky Romero. Keeping up with him, absolutely.
Back to the legs earlier on. He had Rocky all kinds of tied up, and now Rocky in submission difficulty here. Another variation of an Indian deathlock.
Now that puts all sorts of pressure on the knees of Rocky Romero. Look at the way that he's able to turn him over, and now pulling on the head of Rocky Romero, pulling it backwards while he's got the legs tied up.
Almost like an STF, but instead of the S, it is both legs. And Rocky in a great deal of pain, but able to get to the ropes. That forces the break.
Rocky in a lot of pain from that one.
Well, that's going to minimize Rocky's ability to throw those leg kicks. He's going to really have to just focus on the arm. Left himself open there. Rocky was able to get a couple of short shots in.
Wheeler not letting go at all.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and Rocky catches him with that arm breaker over the top rope.
Veteran move there. I felt like Rocky almost baited him in. And now Rocky's going to go to work here. He'll spring to the second and leap off with the drop kick. He'll go for the cover. Two, and a kick out. So Rocky wanted to test himself after the recent defeat to Leo Rush and began to battle just young lions. But this opportunity with Wheeler Yuta came along, and Rocky jumped on it, trying to get a victory over this young, hot rising star. Here we go. Shiranui coming up.
Wheeler able to flip him over onto his feet and catches him with the atomic drop and an enziguri.
So Wheeler Yuta using his legs for offense. And the rewind kick catches him.
Oh, wow, look at that. Wheeler able to pull himself back to the ring using that rope and a German suplex. Beautiful bridge. Oh, my God. How close was that? Wheeler is still holding on to the waist of Rocky.
Yeah, tremendous angle on that bridge. Nearly gave him the leverage he needed to get the fall. But he could be taking Rocky for another ride here.
Rocky trying to escape from that grasp.
Rocky trapping that left arm again.
Goes for the suplex into the armbar.
And now, same way he submitted Kevin Knight. Wait a minute. Stacks him up, two, and a kick out.
Wow, Wheeler is very impressive. Ready for all the attacks of Rocky.
Bringing the fight, sidesteps the jumping knee strike, the roll up. Oh,
look at that innovative pin, except he's really close to the rope.
Yep.
Rocky barely able to kick out of that.
Unique version of a crucifix there.
Oh, catches him with that knee here.
Missed the first time, did miss the second, now going all the way up and
Able
around.
to connect. If he can only cover him in time.
Cover, two. Rocky a little in between there, was waiting for him to feed up the arm. He didn't do it.
Pulls him to the middle of that ring. Wheeler holding on to the arm.
Now,
Rocky switching positions.
Yeah, now going to the left arm. That was the arm that Rocky had worked on the entire time, Alex. And once he got that left arm trap, that was it.
41 seconds. Here is your winner.
Another hard-earned victory by Rocky Romero against a very hot young prospect in Wheeler Yuta.
Well, I hope we continue to see more of Wheeler Yuta here on New Japan Strong. I've seen several of his matches. This is the first chance I've had to call one. Man, I'm impressed.
Very impressive.
And Rocky earned that victory. So the rebuild for Rocky Romero continues one match at a time. It's not going to happen overnight, but eventually Rocky will get himself where he needs to really put himself in competition for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship.
Rock is looking good. Rock is looking hungry. Like you said, one match at a time. You just got to slow down, go back to the basics. And he's looking great.
So we'll find out who will be the first strong openweight champion, who will win the New Japan Cup USA tournament coming up in just moments. Will it be Brody King or will it be filthy Tom Lawlor? Stay with us and we'll find out together.
Rejecting. Oh, I'm checking out new merch on Token Shop Global.
Oh yeah, they put out new products like every month. I just got a t-shirt.
I got a beautiful towel.
I just got boxers.
Oh yeah? I'm wearing them right now.
I just ordered a mask. Good, the sooner the better, because I don't want to see your ugly face.
I love Token Shop Global. I as well.
The stars of today and the legends of the past come together on your smartphone. NJPW Collection. Pick up cards from special draft events. Use your collected cards to form your own faction or exchange them for limited edition special cards. Check in live from venues or remotely from home to get special tickets and items. Add all of New Japan Pro Wrestling to your collection now. NJPW Collection.
You're dealing with a real shooter. A shooter who doesn't miss. My sights are set on being the New Japan Cup USA 2021 champion. No matter the weight, no matter the size, we're gonna know who the strongest in New Japan is.
I gotta go to the finals against Tom Lawlor, one of the most accomplished fighters in this company. But I'm gonna give him a level of violence that not even MMA can show him. I'm coming for that title, Tom.
Is it Team Filthy time? Is it Filthy Tom Lawlor time? As we finally arrive to the main event, the finals of the New Japan Cup USA.
Could very well be. Victories over Red Narita and Hikuleo have launched Filthy Tom Lawlor into the finals. He does not play nice with others. He is both morally and socially unacceptable.
By whom? I certainly accept him.
But he is one hell of a professional wrestler.
He is a true competitor.
And to get to the New Japan Cup USA and the first ever strong openweight champion, Filthy Tom Lawlor is going to be taken to hell and back as Brody King will forever cement his mantra of let the violence begin if he can win this tournament. Both athletes are in the ring. And now, let's go to our ring announcer for the introductions.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is your main event. And it is a final match in the New Japan Cup USA 2021 tournament. Introducing first in the blue corner, standing 6 feet tall, weighing in at 205 pounds, he is Filthy Tom Lawlor.
Read it.
His opponent in the red corner, standing 6 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 300 pounds, Brody King. official for this contest, referee Jeremy Marcus.
Brody King made the finals with victories over Chris Dickinson and Leo Rush. The bell sounds, and we are underway. It is one fall to a finish, no time limit.
That's my favorite part, no time limit.
But this is one of those matches, Alex, that could end in the blink of an eye, each possessing tremendous knockout power.
Very true. You got to wonder what kind of condition Brody King's leg is in. He's had to endure a lot of punishment on that leg throughout the tournament.
Brody with a shot to the midsection on his way out. We have seen Brody in this tournament absorb a lot of punishment in his knee. You see the wrap that is underneath his knee pads.
And you saw there Tom Lawlor throwing a punch, a jab, and a kick, almost letting Brody King know that, hey, there's more than one thing that you need to be aware of.
Now, Brody King has shown throughout this tournament an incredible chin. He took that left forearm from Chris Dickinson and didn't go to a knee. He was wobbled, no doubt about it. And also took some shots from Leo Rush as well.
That's a good point. I'm not sure if Tom Lawlor will be able to actually knock out Brody King. And I think his strategy should be to go to that leg and to keep the big man down.
And again, we saw that with Lawlor in his semifinal victory over Hikuleo. Almost the blueprint for what he might do here, where he targeted the left leg of Hikuleo, a bigger man, and was eventually able to roll him up, but with a compromised leg, Hikuleo unable to kick out. And now Brody is in a vulnerable spot here. And if Tom Lawlor wanted to, he could have done just about anything to Brody. The first championship on New Japan Strong will be held by the winner of this match.
Oh my God. A resounding sound of that huge chop. Oh my God, I can't take this. This is what Tom Lawlor needs to avoid.
And you see
if
Lawlor
he's able.
shooting that kick out as Brody stomping away. Lawlor retreating to the floor, creating distance between he and Brody King.
Well, a smart move. That's a smart move. Regroup a little bit. I mean, he just absorbed hard chops and a big elbow. I mean, this is a historic moment here, Kevin.
Yeah.
All these men that have participated in this tournament, they have made the title already what it is. The winner of this match is going to be holding a very prestigious title. Look at those shots to the gut. Wow, what a boot.
Yeah, and over the course of the past 2 weeks, we've seen the first round, then last week the semifinals, and now here this week, the finals.
What a hard club to the chest of Tom Lawlor.
And
a little bit of foul play there.
And yep, and Lawlor going outside the ring here, assessing things. Is he trying to bait Brody King to join him on the outside? Yes, he is. And now Tom Lawlor, boy, he's setting a trap here for Brody King, who rolls in, did not take the bait, and Lawlor unable to capitalize. Going for the leg dive.
Dropping hard elbows to the rib cage area of Tom Lawlor. Was able to block that takedown. Wrapping his arms over the neck tightly of Tom Lawlor. That was a really good takedown defense by Brody King. Smart, knowing what Lawler's capable of if he takes him down.
And the forearm puts Tom Lawlor down in the corner.
Brody King's key to victory is staying on his feet. He needs to stay on his feet.
You made that point last week, and it was perfect assessment. You said if Brody King is on his feet, Lio Rush has no chance. And he has grounded Tom Lawlor, and Brody King now will look to capitalize. Watch out for the cannonball. Watch out for the cannonball.
Tom Lawlor moves out of the way. Oh my God! And Brody King bounces off that buckle, almost on his neck.
Landed right on his head, and now there's Lawlor ringing that left leg, the left knee, and now the right knee for good measure off the ring post.
And he's looking to apply the figure 4 with the legs of Brody King wrapped around that post.
You cannot imagine the pain that Brody King is feeling right now.
And just when Tom Lawlor was trying to lock in that figure 4, Jeremy trying to control this match, breaking that submission, preventing Tom Lawlor from applying more damage, but he's keeping the work on that leg, dropping his body while the leg of Brody King is hung on that lower rope. Brody rolling out.
Yeah, Jeremy Marcus over having a word with Brody King if he needs to call for the bell for a stoppage, but Brody's on his feet.
No, there is no calling for the bell in this match. You cannot do that. That is not how this match is gonna. None of these men are gonna submit to that.
Nope. And I think if I'm Jeremy Marcus, I'm giving as much leeway as I can and let these two settle it, because you do not want a referee's decision to determine the winner. Wait a minute now, wait a minute. Oh, no! Brody King may have just broken his hand, smashing it into the ring post.
And now Tom Lawlor taking advantage, capitalizing, driving that wrist into the apron.
There's so many small bones in the hand, and each one of them.
Well, this is really smart strategy by Tom Lawlor, capitalizing. I mean, what kind of power is Brody King able to hit Tom Lawlor with if his hands are broken?
Oh my God.
Keep off the finger. We need a clean fight here. Come on.
Brody King, his hand could be destroyed. So much of his offense is predicated on his striking ability. And here we were thinking filthy Tom Lawlor was going to focus on the leg of Brody King, but when opportunity presented itself, now Tom Lawlor is closing in on the hand.
Well, that's the thing, is now he has 2 options that he can go. He can go back to that leg if he needs to. As we know, Brody King's leg is a little bit compromised. But when an opportunity presents itself, take advantage of it. That's how dangerous Tom Lawlor is. He will pick you apart. Oh, and just driving him into that rail on the outside.
Yeah, they have covered the barricades, but there is still steel barricade underneath the fabric. And again, continuing to work. Going after the left arm as well. Filthy Tom Lawlor has done his damage on Brody King, the New Japan Cup USA tournament, and the strong openweight championship hang in the balance.
5.
Tom Lawlor rolling back in the ring.
7.
Allowing himself a little bit of time to recover himself.
9. 10.
Waiting for Brody King to roll
12,
in.
13.
He's in.
Oh, and what a shot over the face of Tom Lawlor.
Wait a minute.
Able to take him down.
Lawlor looking for an opportunity, an opening as he comes in and delivers a forearm. Brody's such a big man, too. It's got to be exhausting for Lawlor to have to move him around.
And those forearms that Tom Lawlor has taken earlier must have taken a toll on Lawlor. No one hits harder than Brody King. Oh! Wow. What a vicious
Even
chop.
with that right hand. And Brody recoiling
in pain after throwing. It's just, again, his instinct to fire that chop, and you can see his hands swelling. Now I'm going to try to control him here with the cravat. Watch those knees, Alex.
10 minutes have elapsed.
Those are unforgiving.
Brody trying to cover up. Tries to knock him down with a clothesline, nothing doing. Steps in again. Can't knock him down. Brody King standing his ground, but finally the leaping attempt. No! Brody King!
Wow!
Senton answer, my goodness. I can tell you this. To anybody on the New Japan Strong roster and any wrestler anywhere in the world, if you want to come to whomever wins this match, wait a minute. You want to come to whomever wins this match and challenge for the Strong Openweight Championship, you better pack a lunch, because whether it's Brody King or Tom Lawlor, it's going to be an all-day fight.
Tom Lawlor chopping away at the chest of Brody King. Brody returning chops of his own.
Throwing from the left side.
Oh! Catches him with a lariat.
Steps in and puts Lawlor down again.
Brody is in a lot of pain. Both his leg and swollen fist from the damage he's taken. What an exploder in the corner. Folding Tom Lawlor in half.
Tom Lawlor stuck in that position in the corner. And Brody King hobbled, but still moving forward. Lawlor trying to collect himself, trying to get himself. Oh,
this time he connects with that cannonball. So much weight crashing into Tom Lawlor.
Cover, 2, and Lawlor kicks out. Brody King has paid a heavy physical price to just make it to the finals, and enduring tremendous amounts of pain and punishment courtesy of filthy Tom Lawlor.
He's looking for that Gonzo bomb.
If he hits it, he's the winner.
He doesn't have that strong of a base due to a compromised leg. And Lawlor jumps on him with that guillotine. Legs wrapped around the waist of Brody King.
Well, you can see how the forearm of Lawlor is underneath the chin, underneath the jawline, and really squeezing here.
Still holding on. Oh, and he's cranking that neck. Brody trying to, and able to escape.
And now Brody King, man, oh man, this will be a turning point in the match. If he can execute this superplex, can he do it? Lawlor up, oh! My God, what a superplex! Superplex from Brody King. 1, 2, and a
Lawlor
kick
kicks out.
I can't believe it.
Only 2.
And Brody picking Lawlor up.
Here we go, here we go. Can he do it? Again, compromised leg, Alex, you said.
Lawlor staying his ground and kicking that leg from underneath Brody King. And another. And an ankle lock applied.
No, still in.
He can snap that ankle.
You give up?
Wait a minute now. Jackknifing over to lost control of the shoulders. Brody
And
King.
Brody holding on and able to pick him up from pile driver.
Pile driver, Brody King, leg hook. 2 and a kick out. Tom Lawlor has absorbed a
15 minutes
superplex
MLS.
and a
15
pile
minutes.
driver and kicked out both times.
What a near fall. Brody trying to shake it off, but the amount of damage that he has taken to that leg and that ankle almost being snapped in half.
Yeah, Brody now trying to will himself here to the finish line. And if he's got one more move left in the tank, he's going to have to take that shot now.
Oh man, Tom Lawlor, I mean, he's in a predicament. He's barely able to stand after that pile driver. Brody just beating him down. And a chop over the neck of Tom Lawlor. Lawlor trying to go back to that leg, continuing to trading shots. I don't think this is a smart move for Lawlor. Brody too powerful.
Caught!
Oh my God!
A Uranagi from filthy Tom Lawlor. 300 pounds of Brody King. He kicks out
at one.
At one. Are you kidding me? Oh, a drop kick to the knee. Oh.
Catches him with a knee across the face.
The knee strike, 2, and a kick out.
You gotta wonder what Tom Lawlor has gotta do to keep the man down. Brody showing so much heart, even with an injured leg. Hard elbow. Oh, what a shot.
Let's see how Brody King's chin can withstand this. He's rocked, not going down. Lawlor back to the knee.
Hard rolling elbow to the back of the neck of Brody. Ducks another German suplex. But Tom Lawlor is up on his feet, stumbled in the corner.
Wait a minute!
Oh, catches him with a lariat. And this might be it.
1, 2,
Lawlor kicks out. The instinct and toughness of Tom Lawlor to be able to kick it out of that
wait
lariat.
Wait a minute, up. Can he execute? No, Lawlor slips behind, rear naked choke. Brody breaking the grip. Oh no!
Driving the knee down.
Oh, look at this! Cattle mutilation!
No, he's still in. Come on, Brody, you gotta get up. No. Come on, Brody, let me know.
And now transitioning. Crossface. Crossface. Lawlor looking to submit. Brody King.
And a hard kick to the back of Brody King.
Here he comes. Lawlor. Whap. Caught the PK.
Swing and a miss, and he goes back to the rear naked chokehold, mounting Brody King. Brody might be fading.
He is fading. Brody King is fading. Brody King is losing consciousness, and filthy Tom Lawlor is about to choke out Brody King.
Come on, Brody.
And now, taking the page out of Katsuyori Shibata's playbook. The PK, and now back to the chokeout. The hooks are in. The hooks are in, and Brody King might be done.
Brody might be. Oh, he still has some in him.
He's not done.
Brody.
Even
He's
Lawlor.
fading. He's fading.
20 minutes.
He's fading.
Oh,
he's out.
That's it.
Filthy Tom Lawlor has done it.
What a battle.
Filthy Tom Lawlor is the New Japan Cup USA 2021 tournament winner and the first ever strong openweight champion.
Here is your winner, as a result of a submission at 20 minutes, 5 seconds, Filthy Tom Lawlor.
And the other members of Team Filthy coming out to celebrate. One hell of a fight between Brody King and Tom Lawlor. You can't say enough amazing things about the heart and determination of Brody King. But in the end, taking a page out of Katsuyori Shibata's playbook, the rear naked choke followed by the PK, only to reapply the rear naked choke. And referee Jeremy Marcus called for the stoppage.
I mean, how impressive. He was able to put Brody King out. He put him out of consciousness.
Team Filthy is the powerhouse. All right, we'll have special announcements here for the presentation. Please, Michael, go ahead.
Filthy Tom Lawlor, your winner of the New Japan Cup USA 2021 tournament, will now be presented with the tournament trophy. And now the presentation of the Strong Openweight Championship belt.
Kratos, come on, put it on.
As is many times the tradition in New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Yeah, take a look, baby.
Look at that beautiful championship. This is history. The first ever champion of New Japan Strong Openweight Championship, Tom Lawlor.
Yeah, give him a microphone. Filthy Tom Lawlor has earned that right by outlasting the field of 8 and winning this tournament. Filthy Tom Lawlor.
Is it on? Damn right it's on. Damn right it's on. Yeah. After 3 hard tournament matches, was there any doubt who was going to come out the victor when this tournament started? I don't think so. Do you? Huh? Huh, Mr. Kelly? Huh, Mr. Kozlov? No. Everybody knew who number 1 was. This has been a long time coming. Don't be fooled. Filthy Tom Lawlor has been the strongest around these parts for a long time. And quite frankly, I know my history. I know how this works. This is the part of the New Japan show where somebody is gonna come out, their music's gonna hit, if it's not under copyright infringement, and they're gonna make a challenge to Filthy Tom. So, let's go ahead. Let's get started. Bring out the next sacrificial lamb to New Japan's strongest.
All right, let's see who it will be. Will somebody issue the first challenge to Filthy Tom Lawlor?
I don't hear anything.
I don't hear any music.
Like I thought. No one out there has the guts. No one out there. No one thinks that they can beat me. Everybody knows what the truth is. And that is, Filthy Tom Lawlor is the absolute strongest here in New Japan. And there's not a man in the back that can do a thing about it.
Very interesting. No one has come out to challenge the New Japan Strong Champion, Tom Lawlor.
Hey, Tom.
Wait a minute.
Wait. Chris Dickinson. Chris Dickinson is speaking. Hang on.
Well, you're standing here waiting for that first challenger.
You don't gotta look too far because you're looking right at him.
What?
Oh my God!
What? Wait a minute. Chris Dickinson, part of Team Filthy, has just challenged Filthy Tom Lawlor?
Come on.
Really? Now? Now's the time to do this?
Yeah, now is the time to do this. What are you doing? So you better get yourself prepared. Because you haven't fought me here in the New Japan ring. And if this is where the highest level of competition takes place, then I want my shot at that title. And I want my shot at you.
Wow.
My God, out of anybody that it could have been to challenge Filthy Tom Lawlor, it's one of his own. It's Chris Dickinson. Chris Dickinson has challenged Filthy Tom Lawlor for the Strong Openweight Championship. And I can't wait to see that.
What about the shirt? What about the shirt?
Lawlor's got to be just absolutely shocked, Alex.
My God, Chris Dickinson, one of the most dangerous competitors in New Japan Strong, challenges Tom Lawlor.
But for now, Filthy Tom Lawlor can celebrate the New Japan Cup USA 2021 tournament winner and the first ever Strong Openweight champion. Tom Lawlor proving that he indeed is the strongest on New Japan Strong. Congratulations to the winner, Filthy Tom Lawlor.